Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a weekly horoscope from Sunday, the 27th of March to Saturday, the 2nd of April, 2022. And this is especially for you coming from Gemini. Here's my email. Send me this email if you wish to know your next 9 years based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and looking at your palms. Palms are very important, they belong to your soul. The lines change, the signs come and go. Everything changes in your palms. And who does the changing? It's your soul. The soul is the coordinator and the barometer of life for you. So the soul is very important to be able to be connected with. And I'll show you how to do that later. Also, I have a 90-minute session for you. And this 90-minute session will produce your next 9 years, how they are going to pan out for you. And you'll be able to know and you'll be able to furnish yourself how to get a better next 9 years. And if you like to play lotteries, I'll show you how to formulate your own personal lucky lottery numbers. We'll talk more about all this later. Sunday, the 27th of March, you coming from Gemini. It's a very fiery day for you. The words you use could excel and break up any friendship and break any kind of togetherness in family and create many enemies as well. So you have to learn to take the soft approach on this Sunday, 27 March morning and afternoon. Use soft words, have an attitude which is nice and polite. And whatever you do, rather than show aggression, do the opposite and be flexible and be negotiable with people. These nasty planets represent accidents as well. So you could easily be involved in some accident or another, whether it's a physical one, whether it's a verbal one, whether it's an emotional accident. All these things can come to destroy what you have built up and create tension throughout the whole day. So evening and nightfall, be also careful the words you use. And whichever company you are with, tell yourself that politeness is going to get you very far. Aggression is going to make enemies with people very easily. Your determination may be too strong because these planets make you very determined. Try to take the soft approach is better. Don't be pushy. Don't be demanding. Monday, the 28th of March, your ego is now very large. And the ego in this case is not a good one. And your ego brings low tolerance from you, low teamwork from you. So at your place of work or in business, you are going to be isolated very easily. People refuse to support your ideas. People refuse to support whatever you hope for, which is proper in the place of work and in business. So you could easily lose support and you could easily get into trouble, being isolated by people morning and afternoon. Showing arrogance will even be worse, making people turn against you, become your enemies. And if you're having lunch with somebody, try to be as responsive in a polite way as much as you can. Even that may go very wrong. Evening and nightfall, the same planets follow you. So when they follow you, they behave the same way. And there are some emotional planets which are very touchy and very defensive and make you very moody and make you very unhappy easily. So if you don't have to be out, better not to be out. But if you can control your ego by being part of a team and by being polite and being able to support people's ideas, then go out. If you find that the company of people is going to make you somehow easily insulted, then don't join that company. Tuesday, the 29th of March, it's a working day. It's a business day. And why are there so many emotional planets in the morning afternoon? Because you're not emotionally happy. And these are negative emotional planets, bringing the stress of emotions, making you very moody, making you very changeable, and making you uncertain in what path you want to take. So you are going to be a loser if you're not careful in the morning and afternoon, just not knowing how to prepare yourself at your place of work or in business, making many, many mistakes, and being very easily intimidated by your responsibilities. So get a hold of yourself in the morning and afternoon of Tuesday, the 29th of March. Learn as much as you can what you need to do, whether at job, whether at business. If you are meeting people for lunch, don't be over fussy, don't be over critical. Evening and nightfall, these planets follow you as well. And they behave the same way, too over emotional. And there's a planet there that makes you rebellious as well. So not only over emotional, but could be rebellious. But I also see some good planets there in the evening nightfall of Tuesday, the 29th of March, where you could meet people very unexpectedly, people who are willing to help you, people to make good contacts. So maybe go out for that purpose and then go home early would be better. Wednesday, the 30th of March. This is a real nasty morning and afternoon. If ever things could go wrong, they go wrong very, very fast. So you will have to be careful with your words. You'll have to be careful with your actions. Whatever you say and do just goes very bad. So say less and do less. And be careful where you work, be careful where you do business. Mistakes made are going to be very, very costly. And mistakes could take away your job. They could put you into a business angle where a lot is going to be lost. Such is the power of bad planets on Wednesday, the 30th March, morning and afternoon. You create enemies very, very quickly. So try to remain polite and don't want to unnecessarily talk down to people where you work or where you do business. Even at home, try to have an atmosphere which is more friendly. Evening and nightfall, these bad planets follow you. And what do? Well, they make you the same: unpleasant, dominating, stubborn, argumentative, and above all, just not a nice person. So why bother to go out there? But there's one planet that says, come on. You can meet somebody you will like very much in the evening nightfall. So go and meet that one person who might be helpful in job or business or finance areas, and then go home early. And drive very carefully the whole day. Accidents are all there. Physical accidents, verbal accidents, emotional accidents, making everything a nasty, nasty 24 hours for you. So making you aware of this, you're going to be careful in every way. That's how you lessen and lessen the intensity of bad planets. So it may even turn to be a day where you are under control all the time. Thursday, the 31st of March. Here comes a wonderful 24 hours for you. And you're going to have that inspiration about you. The planets of internet are everywhere. So go to the internet and look for that inspiration there. Whatever you say, whatever you do, whatever you expect is going to be wonderful received by you on Thursday, the 31st March, morning and afternoon. So have lunch with somebody you want to expect something from. Be materialistically. Get things planned for yourself. Your ideas are going to be outstanding. If you're in business, you'll be a genius. You come up with ideas which are fantastic. And whether job, whether business, chase for the romance. And you'll see that the romance is very eager to come along with you. What a successful morning and afternoon. And this success continues in the evening and nightfall. There's a lot of bonding going on in the evening nightfall with slow and steady planets, hour by hour. Evening and nightfall, the bonding, the closeness, the friendship grows and grows and grows. So go and meet people with exactly what you have in mind. If it's for the job, meet people to help your job. If it's the business, go and meet people for the business. If it's for the romance you want to chase, go on and chase it. Be with your family. That will be ending a beautiful evening and nightfall. Friday, the 1st of April, your ego planets are back. And your ego planets this time, they make you seem very arrogant. And they make you say and do things which are hurtful of others. So don't criticize anybody, whether at work, whether at business, whether at home, whether anywhere. Don't unnecessarily say anything to demean people, to make them feel lesser, because they will turn against you. So all you need to do is to improve your tolerance and improve your teamwork with people on this morning and afternoon of Friday, the 1st of April. And you will do much better, whether at workplace, whether business place, whether having lunch, whether at home. Just improve tolerance, teamwork, and you see people will come along your side to help you. You will need help. Trying to do things on your own, you won't be able to manage it. So teamwork must be created in the morning and afternoon of Friday, the 1st of April. Evening and nightfall, your emotional planets are not happy. And they're not happy because what's going to happen to you in the evening nightfall of Friday, the 1st of April is not going to be very nice. You will have emotional problems. You will build enemies very quickly. You will say and do things to get you on the wrong side of people. This is the plan. This is what the planets are planned. So, having heard it from me, say less and do less throughout the whole day and listen more. And try to occupy yourself by being polite and by being helpful and by being that nice person that you can be. Evening and nightfall emotion planets are not happy. And so, if you don't have to be out, why bother going out? It's going to be a disappointment anyway. Saturday, the 2nd of April. Here we go again. Emotional planets not happy. So, something has happened earlier. I suspect Wednesday or 30th of March may have done some damage. And so, emotionally, you remain happy even on Saturday, the 2nd of April, morning and afternoon. You can't make up your mind of what you want to do emotionally. So don't plan for people. Don't want to be the leader to take charge because you yourself will not know what to do. Let somebody else do the planning for morning and afternoon. Move along with them, and you'll be much happier that way. Don't put stress on yourself just by taking on commitments or responsibilities. Evening and nightfall is not good at all. It looks rosy because you might meet people regarding money. You'll meet people who can make promises to you about this and that, but it's not going to come about because the disappointing evening and nightfall is shown. So go out and meet people. Don't believe every word you say and try not to be dominating, not to be stubborn. And stay away from arguments in the evening nightfall because your evening nightfall will get worse and worse and worse. If you don't have to be out, the best way is don't be out. Stay home and you'll be safer. Now, this 90-minute session over these next 9 years, which I'm going to predict for you, and the session will cost you USD $50 based on your date of birth, your time of birth, looking at your palms. And I will take you into the next 9 years, age by age, calendar year by calendar year. I'll show you how it works. And knowing all that for the next 9 years, you'll be able to know where to force and go ahead, where to back off quickly, where to lie low, and where to come under the limelight. It'll all be shown to you. I'll show you how to formulate your own personal lucky lottery numbers if you like to play lotteries. And I'll show you how to reach that magic inside you. That's your soul. We are all born with one soul. And if we can activate the soul, and that's what I will teach you as well, to activate the soul. Our soul gets activated when we are in the 50s or the 60s or the 70s. For some reason, nobody gets it earlier. But we have a way. I have a way to accelerate the energy for you so that when you see me, after seeing me, the next 7, 8, 9, 10 days, you will be starting to get the energies of the soul. And I'll show you your lucky colors and lucky gemstones and lucky days and lucky directions. So much energy to teach you. So send me this email and let's get down to having a 90-minute session as soon as possible so that you can formulate all these wonderful plans you have for your next 9 years and bring them under your control. In the meantime, I wish you a good week. Thank you. Goodbye.